about Ziggy? Where's he at?
He's 86 with that.
Does Daddy come with Ziggy?
Yeah, Daddy has to hold Zeke.
I don't know if Ziggy will like that.
Daddy has to
You can
hold
sit
Zeke.
wherever you want.
The rabbi has to hold Zeke.
What was that?
The rabbi has to hold Zeke. Who's the rabbi?
What's that?
He's a rabbi.
I know. Tell me your names.
Zoe, Kalia, Mom, Lauren.
Mom.
What's your real name?
Okay, Zoe.
Her name is Zohar. My name's Kalia. His name's
Kalia.
Zach. His name's Val. Kalia Val.
I know there's gonna be a quiz like her, right? Is that
That's for
right?
sure. Kalia Val. It's just
Ezekiel.
So, Mom, Zach, Zoe, Ezekiel. Zohar. I'm so confused. You have so many Hebrews names.
So what grade are you in?
I'm going into fifth.
Yeah, I thought you were in college.
I'm 9.
You're nine, you're nine?
I just turned 9. I'm in kindergarten. I'm 6.
You're in kindergarten, and you're the oldest?
About to go to college.
In college, yes. What are you studying?
Next year I'm going to be in middle school.
What grade are you in now?
I just finished.
Today is their last day of school.
Woof.
Mommy, look at the computer.
Oh, you're all gonna be teens at the same time. Good luck.
From the camera. I'm right there. Can we start going to every synagogue?
We can try. Daddy does jujitsu on Fridays also.
But it's in the morning.
It's in the morning?
Yes.
Fridays it's in the evening.
It's got to be in the morning.
We have younger people that come in the morning and Saturday. We have a couple now.
Could we go on Saturday morning?
What about the Havdalah services?
Havdalah is online.
Oh, okay.
We're via Zoom. And just, if you email me, I can get you the link.
Alright.
So,
Mommy,
we have been,
that's our Jewish star.
we have been online every Saturday night since, May of 2020.
I'm sorry, what?
May of 2020.
You haven't had a...
We've had, our Havdalah service has been going for more than 4 years. It's
What's a
amazing.
Havdalah?
Yeah.
That's
What's Havdalah?
Havdalahs are how we end Shabbat. That's how we end the Sabbath. We end it the same way we begin, with wine and candles, and we add spices
On Saturday night.
on Saturday night. That's right. So, Barbara Handmaker should be here. She's our president. People usually come in fashionably late. So welcome, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Agudath Israel, Etz Ahayem Synagogue. Here in Montgomery, Alabama. I am Rabbi Scott Kramer. We are praying out of Sidor Lev Shalem. And we begin tonight's service, page 5, with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We continue page 11 with Psalm 95. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena ladonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena ladonai. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, nekad mafana betoda. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, bizmirot naria lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena ladonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena ladonai. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, nekad mafana betoda. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, bizmirot naria lo. We continue responsively in the English. Let us go and sing to Adonai. Let us trumpet praise to our protector, filled with thanks. Let us greet God, raising our voice in song. Great is Adonai, our greater sovereign than all other deities. God's hands formed the earth's deep. Mountain crests, too, are God's work. The sea is God's, for God made it. Dry land was fashioned by God's hands. Come then, let us bow and kneel. Let us bend our knees in the presence of Adonai who formed us. For Adonai is our God, and we are God's flock, sheep in God's caring hands. If only you would listen today to God's voice and not become hard-hearted, like the people at Merivah, like that time at Massah in the desert, when your ancestors tried me and tested me, though they had seen what I had wrought. For 40 years I was troubled by that generation, and I said, these are a people whose hearts have gone astray. They do not know my way, so in anger I swore they would not enter my rest. Arba'im shana kut bedor va'omar am to'eh levavhem ve'hem lo yadid rachai asher nishpati v'yapi im yavaon el menuchati. Page 13. Ashiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai baruch shemaho, basru miyom leyom yeshuato, sapru vagoyim kevodo b'chol ha'amim nifliotav, ki gadol Adonai. O mahulal miyod, no ra'u, au ko Elohim lai lai lai, kiko Elohe amim elilim, v'Adonai shamayim asa, ad ve'hadar lefanav, od ve'tiferet b'mikdasho, Havul Adonai mishpachot amim, Havul Adonai kavod vos, Havul Adonai kevod shemo, Seu mincha, Uvahu lechatzorod av lai lai lai, Shtachavul Adonai, Behadrat Kodesh, Chilu mipanav kol haaretz, Imru vagoyim Adonai malach, Aftikum tevel balatimot, Yadina hamim b'meisharim, Yismechu hashamayim v'tagil haaretz, Ayiram mayamu melo, Yalo Sadai vechol asher bo lai lai lai, Aziranu kol hatziyar lifnei Adonai kiva lishbot haaretz, ishbot tevel betzedek v'yamim be'emunato, yalai la lai 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 la la lai lai. Ya lai lai lai, ya lai la lai la lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, Yai. We continue with Psalm 97, page 15. Adonai reigns, let the earth be glad, the many distant lands rejoice. Clouds and thick darkness surround the divine, righteousness and justice secure God's throne. Fire goes before God, consuming besiegers round about. Flashes of lightning illumine the land, the earth watches and trembles. Mountains melt like wax at the approach of Adonai, at the approach of the master of all the earth. The heavens tell of God's righteousness, and all the nations see God's glory. Worshippers of idols be shamed for praising false gods. All that is deemed supreme bow before God. Zion hears of it and rejoices. The cities of Judah exult as you, Adonai, pass judgment. You, Adonai, are above all that is earthly, exalted over all that is worshipped as divine. Those who love Adonai hate evil. God protects the lives of the faithful, saving them from the hands of the sinful. Light is sown for the righteous and joy for the upright. Rejoice in Adonai, you righteous people, and thank God as you promised, as you pronounce the divine holy name. Or zaru latzadik v'lisrelev simcha, simchu tzadikim barunai, v'hodu lezecher kadisho, page 17, Psalm 98. Mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash, ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemino uzaroa kocho adia Adonai Yeshuato leina goyim gilad tzidkato zachar chastav emunato leveit Yisrael ra'u cholav se'aretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu horiu ladonai kol haaretz pitzchum veranenu v'zameru zamru ladonai bechinar v'kol zimera bechatzot rod v'kol shofar horiu lifnei hamelech Adonai yiramayam umaloho tevel v'yoshveva Neharot yimcha uchaf yachad arim yiranenu lifnei Adonai kivo lishbot haaretz yishbot tevel betzedek v'yamim be'mesharim yalai lalai 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 yalai lalai 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 yalai lalai 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 Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 Yalai la 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 la. Page 19, Psalm 99. Adonai reigns, nations tremble. The one enthroned amidst the cherubim makes the world quake. Adonai is great in Zion above all nations. They shall acknowledge your name, saying, Great, all-inspiring Holy One. A sovereign strength lies in the love of justice, and you forge the paths of truth, judging Jacob righteously and justly. Exalt Adonai, our God. Bow down before God, the Holy One. Moses and Aaron among God's priests, and Samuel among those who called upon the divine name, called to you, and you answered them. You spoke to them from amidst the cloud. They kept your covenant and the law you gave them. You answered them, Adonai, our God, you are a forgiving God to them, even as you punish them for their transgressions. Exalt Adonai, our God, and bow down at God's holy mountain, for Adonai, our God, is holy. Ramemu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu lahar kadisho, Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Page 21, we rise, Psalm 29. Mizmor leDavid, havu ladonai b'nei Elim, havu ladonai kavod vos, havu ladonai kavod shemo, ishtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, Ela kavod hirim Adonai yomayim rabim, Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai be'adar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishabech Adonai et al ze halvanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion kemo venre'emim, Kol Adonai chotzev lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel ayalot, Vayechesop yaharot, Uvehechalo kulo merkavod, Adonai lamabul yashav, Yeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz liamu yitem, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. You may be seated. We continue with Lechadudi, page 23. Lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu elam yuchad. Adonai echad u'shamo echad, l'shemo tiferet v'liti lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lekrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor aberacha merosh mikedem nesucha. Sof maaseh b'machshvat chila lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Mikdash melech ir melucha, kumitzei mitocha hafecha ravlach sheveh b'yemek habacha, v'hu yachamo alaychem la lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hitnare mi'afar kumi, livshevik de tifartecha mi, ayad ben Yishai beit alachmi, korva el nafshi geyala lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hitoreri, kiva ore kumi ori, uri shir daberi, kivod Adonai alayech negla lecha dodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikami ma tishtochachi uma tehemi bach yachasu ani yayami denivnata yiralti la le echadodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nikabela. V'hayulem shisa shoesayich v'rachakuko mivalayich yasis alayich Elohayich kimchas chatana kalalalale echadodi lekrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabila yaminu smo tifroti viet Adonai taritzi ayadish ben parti venismecha venagila la 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 lecha dodi lekrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila. We rise, page 25, last stanza. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzala toch emune am segula boi chalam la 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 lecha dodi lekrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila. You may be seated. We continue with Psalm 92, page 27. Amanda, would you lead us, please? Page 27. Finger the lute, pluck the harp, let the sound of the lyre rise up.
You gladden me with your deeds, Adonai, and I shall sing your handiwork.
How wonderful are your works, Adonai, how subtle your designs.
The arrogant does not understand, the fool does not comprehend this. The wicked flourish like grass, and every evildoer blossoms, only to be destroyed forever.
But you, Adonai, are exalted for all time.
Surely your enemies, Adonai, surely your enemies will perish. All who commit evil will be scattered.
As a wild bull raises up its horn, you raised my head high and anointed it with fresh oil.
As my enemies gather against me, my gaze remains steady, for my ears listen.
The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's courtyards.
In old age they remain fruitful, still fresh and bountiful, proclaim Adonai's upright, my rock in whom there is no flaw.
Tzadikatamar yifrach ki erez balvanan Iskeshetulim bevet Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva Deshenim v'hananim yeyu lehagid ki yasher Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo. Page 29. Adonai is sovereign, robed in splendor, girded in strength. The earth stands firm, not to be dislodged. From earliest time you were enthroned, you are eternal. The rivers rise up, Adonai. The rivers raise up their roar. The rivers raise up their waves. Above the roar of the vast sea and the majestic breakers of the ocean, Adonai stands supreme in the heavens. In your house, beautiful in its holiness, your testimonies endure, Adonai, for all time. And again, Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Thank you for joining us. Feels nice to have a lot of children here. I love the noise, by the way. Never. If the kids want to just run around on the bima, I do not complain at all. We are in a interesting time of the Jewish calendar. In last week's portion, it actually describes the period that we are in right now. And it says, literally on the second day of Passover, you shall count off 7 weeks. They shall be complete. You must count until the day after the 7th week, 50 days. Then you shall bring an offering of new grain to the Lord. So we are in a period of counting what we call the Omer. An Omer is a measure of grain. Between Passover and the holiday of Shavuot is a full 7 weeks of 7 days, or 50 days. Between, in the Christian calendar, they have a holiday called Pentecost. Penta means 50. It's related to this portion in the Torah. But this week's